Hello and welcome to LoBricks. This is Leaky Trooper, and I'm here with Assistant this afternoon.
Hi, guys.
And I see we already got a few people in the chat here. We got Bricks Boy, Archie, and Hugo Burger. I love that name. Or is it Hug Burger? Hugo Burger. I like that. So what we are going to be doing this afternoon is, and I see you guys are already asking about it in the chat, we are going to bring up the contest again. And for those of you who are curious, we are giving this away next Sunday. So next Sunday, stay tuned. Stay tuned to LoBricks because we are going to be giving this away. And again, we are going to show you who is sitting across from Monma. You guys all submitted minifigures. And next weekend, who you see sitting in the bench, or I guess it's, what is it, a cantina booth? Cantina booth. That's who will be winning, and we will also reach out to them via Instagram or email and get this to them.
Bricks Boys has asked, are those bricks for Hoth? He's gonna get.
Well, Bricks Boy, funny you should ask that. Yes, that is what we are doing today. We have ordered tons of white bricks, and this is the first batch of white bricks. So we thought, instead of just me and Assistant just, sorting these in our basement all alone, we'd bring you guys in while we're sorting them. I know it's not very exciting to watch bricks being sorted, but you get to ask us questions and talk to us. So sorry, it might be a little boring. And hello to Jokey, Spectra, and Carter. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So yes, yay, Hoth. And again, for those of you who may be new to our live stream, we are doing every Wednesday a Tatooine mock, and I don't know, Assistant, if you want to show it on camera B.
Yes, we do a Tatooine mock. As you can see over here, here's our current Tatooine mock as it stands in beautiful 720p.
Yep.
It's getting quite full, as you can see. There's a lot of things we've done so far, and there's not many things we have left. There's still some construction we've got to do and some building, as you can see over in this area over here, with all this crazy nonsense that we're doing with Jabba's Palace. But we got to start something new soon, so that's what we're going to be doing.
That's right. And for those of you who want to know when we're going to do Hoth, so we're going to have like an episode 0 at the end of November, and we're going to show you where we're actually going to put Hoth. And again, we're not getting rid of Tatooine. We're not going to knock it down and put up Hoth. We don't have the heart to do that. And I don't know what we're going to be doing with Brick World, Assistant. I don't know if it's even possible to get Tatooine to Brick World.
I don't think World knows what it's doing.
Yeah, Brick World does.
So
yeah.
I'm not sure it matters, really, because I know there's definitely been some, but probably next year it's going to start up again. So.
Yep. And we're still going to look out for a pole barn where we can store all of our mocks. Because I'm worried after we do Hoth, we're kind of out of room. We got nowhere else to put mocks, but we can do little mocks, I guess. But anyways, what are we doing today? We are going to be sorting these bricks to do Hoth. Hoth episode 0 will be at the end of November, and then we are going to start. That is not a white brick. Then we are going to start the real Hoth mock, starting I think episode 1 will be in end of January, early February, because we got to get a few episodes in the can and all that good stuff. And what's going to happen with Tatooine? We are still going to go forward with Tatooine, but it's not going to be weekly anymore. Hoth is going to be the new weekly show, and Tatooine will be occasional updates. I guess we'll put it that way. And I don't know, Assistant, do people ever go back and do like best of? Like I see like on Pawn Stars, they go back and show the best of. Should we do some sort of Tatooine mock?
I'm not sure I'm knowledgeable in that subject, but I'll tell you what, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, Bricks Boy just said something here. He said that they're going to have a UCS Jabba's Palace. That's the first I've heard of that.
That would be pretty cool.
I heard they're going to have a Boba Fett Palace, and it's going to be kind of cheap.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'll have to look into it. That
Yep.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
After both of you should do Endor mock from episode 4, 5, and then 6. Endor. I've never seen a lot of Endor mocks, to be honest with you. I know they exist and they're out there, but LEGO doesn't really make sets for that. They have in the past and it's been pretty cool, but I'm not sure. That'd be cool. That'd be a lot of building, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, our local Bricks and Minifig store has an Endor mock, and I'll be honest, it doesn't look that great. It kind of looks boring.
They've changed it, the Bricks and minifigures, so they got rid of it, so it must have been not that great. But we should definitely do an episode 6 Endor mock.
Yes, or an episode 6 mock of some type, because the other thing we could do would be like the Emperor's, the final duel, the final battle between Anakin and Darth Vader and Luke with the Emperor watching on. Although there's not much going on in that, so.
Yeah, but we'd have to have this massive Starfleet out the window. So.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess I'm going to pour this out to get going, and we can keep talking and asking questions. So I am interested. I have 2 questions for the chat room today, guys. The first one is, and I'll be asking this periodically throughout the live stream, is how the heck do you clean old discolored bricks? Because one thing is getting large quantities of white bricks. We already had quite a few tan bricks from assistant sets when he was just a little assistant. But we don't have as many white bricks. We've got a ton of gray bricks. So 2 questions. One is, how do you clean Lego bricks? Because these white ones get really discolored, and we don't want a yellow Hoth. We like a nice bright white Hoth. And then 2 is, where do you get like large quantities of just random bricks of any color? Like, I went onto eBay, and I think it's like about $20. You can get a pound of random white bricks. But that's not much better than Bricklink. Like, if we want to get specific bricks, like, we're going to want a lot of these 2x4 bricks here. And the other one we want, which I'm sure I will find in this pile, are 1x4 bricks. But, so anyways, I'm just curious, the best place to find bricks. So how do you clean them? Where do you get them? Things to think about.
That's the question.
Yep.
I know there's a chemical process to get rid of the yellowing that I saw on Jane Bricks.
We'll have to do that chemical process.
That's a good question.
Yep.
Getting some playback. I wonder where that came from.
Yeah. So how are we sounding today in the chat room? Sounded okay? So Carter just asked a very good question, and sorry, I'm getting a little behind in the chat room here. Are there white base plates? And I'm going to let Assistant tell you all about white base plates, because he has quite a journey.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea about these white base plates. They're pretty ridiculous. Let me tell ya. So first and foremost, yes, they do make white base plates. They sell them for $7.95 from Lego.com, or you can find them in stores. They're called Lego Classics.
Thanks, Bricks Boy. We're coming in clear, loud and clear.
But the problem is they're $7.95 a piece, and we're gonna need. I think we're gonna need somewhere around 130 of them. So if you do the math there, that's very expensive. So that was not one of your options. We never wanted to do the original option that we did with Tatooine, but they actually don't sell white base plates from that kind of that Amazon store that's selling 12 of them for like, I want to say it was like $20 or something like that. So instead, I went to like AliExpress and Alibaba, and I was messaging all these people who make them, and I eventually found someone who would sell us base plates, knockoff ones, for 60 cents a piece, and the shipping was kind of expensive, but that's what we're going to do. But the problem is we had to buy 200 of them, so we're probably going to do something cool with the rest of the base plates, but that's kind of the story. It was definitely a shenanigans trying to get them for an affordable price, and even then we're still spending like $300 on the base plates alone, and they're not even official Lego base plates. And I know there's definitely some like ethical things, like, oh, should you buy knockoff Legos? And I don't think you should, but in the case of base plates, I think Lego's losing that much profit from a base plate. There's not much R&D behind it, and I'm sure if there was, it was done years and years and years ago. But anyway, I'm not one to buy knockoff Legos. I don't think that's right. I think it's definitely stealing for the designs and stuff, but
base
nonetheless,
plates,
the base plates are extremely expensive unless we can get our hands on a large amount of them for not their retail value of $7 whatever. It's not going to be very doable for us.
Yeah, I agree. And if you guys know anywhere where to get legal Lego base plates for cheaper, we are all ears. Because even on Bricklink, I was looking on there, and you can't get them for much under $7, even on Bricklink, which means that's probably what they can get them for. So I'm not the greatest Lego sorter, so I'm just kind of anything that's like a specialty piece, I'm just putting off to the side. But the ones we're interested, and correct me if I'm wrong, assistant, are the plates, just the little 2x4s, the 1x4s. The
Yes.
What would you call these? These are
Those are one by I think that's a 1x8 brick. So those are just
Okay.
1 by bricks.
and then these are 2x2 bricks.
So yeah,
So those are the primary ones, and as you can see, some of these are really grody.
a little bit. So honestly, from a price per standpoint, buying the pieces themselves are good, but buying the base plates was just definitely not it. So that's why we ended up going with the knockoff ones.
So Bricks Boy is putting little riddles in the channel there.
Little riddles, eh?
Yep.
What are his riddles?
A non-living thing, I wear a lot of clothes, and the answer was coat hanger.
I see. That was a very good riddle.
Good riddle, Bricks Boy.
I know someone asked if we were in the U.S. a little while ago, and we are in the United States. We're in Detroit, Michigan. So that's right around the world where we're at.
Yep, and that's the middle western part of, I guess they call it the Midwest, but somewhere in the north middle of the United States.
Yeah, that's what gives us our real boring accent.
Yep, we have very boring accents. We sound so plain.
And
All
then,
right.
So that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna end up getting 200 base plates, and I had an idea. I didn't run it by Mickey Trooper yet. I wanted to make a wall of minifigures because we get a lot of minifigures from all the sets we review, and I don't really know what to do with them. They're kind of just laying around, and I don't want to lose them because they're minifigures. You don't want to lose a minifigure. That'd be awful. That'd be horrible.
That would be terrible.
So I want to. We have all these plates from all the minifigure series that like the black tiles, so you can just push those into base plates, and I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're going to make a wall and then just put them on there. It's gonna look pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna
I
do.
like that idea, assistant. That's a good idea.
That was my idea because I know we're definitely probably gonna get some more minifigures, and we already have too many to where we just cannot fit them anymore. So I think that's what we're going to be doing, is we're just going to make a wall and put them all on there.
So Bricks Boy likes our accents. Says our accents are cool, bro.
Yeah.
So do we don't really have any need for these angular, or these would go in specialty pile, wouldn't it? Because primarily we're going to want these.
Well, if you think about it, if I want to do some crazy technique with like a ravine in a I'll come over there by the pieces and show you here. So if I wanted to do a crazy building technique with some like ravine here, I could have it kind of jagged like such, and then there could be a snow cavern. Obviously, I do this with a lot more pieces, so anything really helps, because you can do some pretty cool things and building techniques with stuff like this. So yeah. Just kind of sort those jagged pieces out as well.
I will do so. Assistant. And one thing that came up, and I can't remember who had asked for this. It might have even been you, Archie. It could have been somebody else. They were saying they wanted us to do tutorial videos, which I thought was kind of funny because we just kind of tutorial like how we do it. Which I don't think we do anything special, but and we watch a lot of other channels to get our techniques down. Like one guy I know that I looked at a lot for building mountains, and assistant, I don't know if you used anybody's techniques for doing your mountains. You do much better mountains than I, but GM Productions is one that I use. But I don't know, tutorials, it sounded funny, but we just kind of gave you a little mini tutorial there.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, if you guys want tutorials in the future, just DM us and on Instagram, or just leave a comment, and we'll we'll definitely see what we can do. Because we would be more than happy to make a tutorial for you guys if you'd like. I know our building techniques aren't as crazy good as some of the other people you see here on YouTube, but, you know, I definitely can teach you how to do what I do. It's not that difficult. A monkey could do it. I mean, there's an argument to be made that me and Leaky are just monkeys with skin. So
That's true. That's true. Monkeys with Legos.
yes, exactly.
Yep. So, yeah, our favorites. So Archie is asking. Speaking of Archie, he is asking, what is her favorite Lego set of 2021?
Of 2021, eh?
Yep, of that wave of the 2021 wave.
I don't know, like Lego Star Wars. I suppose it's got to be the Mandalorian Forge. That one was pretty cool. But I also do like the Scout Trooper head. I've been getting into those a little bit recently here. So that's cool. I do like them. I think if you get a bunch of them, you put them up in a line next to each other. We only have the two. But if you get a bunch of the heads and put them up in a line, they look pretty cool. So I definitely want to get the other two from the last wave before they get discontinued. The Stormtrooper and... there's another one.
Is it Darth Vader?
Darth Vader and the Scout Trooper from this set, this line, and then there's Boba Fett, the Stormtrooper, and then there was another one. It might have been the Sith Trooper guard guy, but I'm not positive.
The red guy?
If anyone, yeah, the red one. If anyone knows in the chat, please let me know, because I am unaware.
Yeah, and I know Bricks Boy said he likes the Bad Batch shuttle. I really wanted to like that. That was the one I was looking forward to. And I do not have the UCS Republic gunship. I mean, we got to focus our resources on Tatooine and Hoth. But the Bad Batch shuttle I wanted to like so bad, and I like the minifigures. But the shuttle itself was so flimsy. It kind of just comes apart. So I really like the Mandalorian Forge, too. That one... Gar Saxon or whatever his name was with the minigun. I love that. I love that thing.
And Carter and Brickboy are telling me that their favorite helmet is Boba Fett. Boba Fett's is cool. There's definitely a lot of techniques used for it. I don't know why. I just like the Scout Trooper. It's a Sith jet trooper.
Oh, Carter just said it was the TIE Fighter. I think that's right. I think I remember seeing the TIE Fighter.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I wonder if you could still buy those on lego.com/shopping.
Andrew Dubber, welcome. We are doing well. And Bricks Boy asked something else earlier, he put this in our comments section of our last Monday video, was that in India, he has to spend $100 for that Sith Battle Pack that we got on clearance for $11.
How is that?
Yeah, explain that one to us, Bricks, because...
Is it like on eBay or something?
He said it was something to do with shipping and...
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
Paz Vizsla, Carter, that's right. Paz Vizsla.
So we got a TIE Fighter. So we definitely want to get the TIE Fighter. I want to get the TIE Fighter and the Stormtrooper before they vanish out of existence. Because I want to get them. They're cool. I want to have all of them. I don't want to miss a Star Wars head, or I'll be very disappointed.
Yep.
So, and I know they've been out for a while. I've definitely had my opportunities.
And I know it's a little boring watching us sort, but we thought, me and Assistant have all sorts of Star Wars conversations when we're sorting bricks, so we thought, hey, why not bring you guys into it? Into our misery of having to sort thousands of bricks.
Archie said his favorite is the Slave One and the Mandalorian and the Bad Batch. Out of this wave, I'm thinking that's what he's. And then
I really want the light cruiser, the one that comes with. Oh shoot, I can't remember his name.
The light cruiser.
Moff Gideon. Yep.
Yeah, the light cruiser was cool. We didn't get the Slave One. We had every intention to, but we just never got to it.
Boba Fett starship.
We might eventually, but it was just $30. It didn't look great, and we already have the big one, so we just kind of always glanced over it. And for whatever reason, it was really never in stores here.
No.
I noticed I only saw it a couple times compared to the newer sets where I see them all the time. But maybe that's just me. Well, maybe we'll look at the Slave One in the future. I know we did some of the sets we definitely wanted to, like the Bad Batch, the Bad Batch Forge, or not the Bad Batch Shuttle and the Mandalorian Forge. So we'll definitely see what we can, if we actually can find one. But I definitely want to do the Stormtrooper and the the TIE Fighter in a live stream in the future. Perhaps tonight, if I could find one. Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness.
Perhaps. I'm not making any promises here, but maybe. We'll see.
And Andrew asked, and I think I just said this, but we are sorting for Hoth, and I apologize because must be incredibly boring to watch us sort white bricks.
The Slave 1 has been renamed recently.
Yes, Boba Fett's starship.
It's called the Fire Spry.
The Fire Spry?
Interesting. I didn't hear about that, Brick Boy. Is Hoth going to be bigger than Tatooine? Carter, yes, much bigger. So, I can tell you this. I'm not going to try to give anything away. But, Carter, Tatooine, which I'm going to show you guys right now. You can't see the whole thing. But Tatooine is basically 72 base plates squared. So
4 by 8 feet.
This corner down here to that corner up there, it's 72 base plates. Hoth is going to be 128. So instead of 7 by 4, it's going to be like 15 by 7. So basically, as long as Tatooine is wide, right here, that is how wide wide Hoth is going to be. I just hit the sandcrawler, but as long as it is this way, Hoth is going to be that in width. So it's massive. It's going to be a lot to definitely do, but it's going to be crazy. 128 base plates is what we got to work with. We only like 72 base plates. Only 72 base plates to work with Tatooine. So
and I went
it's gonna be massive.
Assistant, I didn't tell you about this, but recently I went on to Google's.
And Funny Skeleton has joined the chat. What's up, Funny Skeleton?
Funny Skeleton! So I went on to Google's recently, and I started searching to look at other Hoth mocks to see if there's any really good ones out there. And I got to be honest, there's some crazy Hoth mocks out there. There's one that was at Legoland on Star Wars Day in 2017. That is just incredible. But, you know what I have found, and I had the same problem with Tatooine mocks, was they never really do justice with the minifigures. It's always like they have this like really in-depth wide area of like really good clean looking snow and ice, but then there's like very little going on. So anyways, I'll have to show you that, Google that one, because I'm like the landscape looks good, but I want a lot more going on.
It looks great, but you know,
yeah,
we need more minifigures. That's what we do.
We need minifigures.
Minifigures.
I want to have like an army of snowtroopers attacking the base.
What
Maybe
size?
too many.
And Andrew Dover says, "What size are the base plates sidewise?" So
Studwise?
base plates are 30 studwise. Base plates are 32 by 32. If that's your question. And thank you for joining the chat. I know. Is this sort of you've been in the chat? Never mind. But base plates are 32 by 32 studs. So I'm not sure what the stud width of Hoth will be, but it's massive. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. So it's definitely going to be very cool. I know we don't really have a lot planned for Hoth, like base-wise and like logistics-wise and like where everything's going to go. But we have ideas, and that's all that matters, really. That's all that we need.
That's right. All we need is ideas. Well, you remember, Assistant, in the early days of the Tatooine mock, we drew up a plan just to have kind of a guideline, and we still have that plan. One of these days we'll have to I don't know, send that out as a bonus or
we'll give it away for our 1 million subscriber special.
That's right, our 1 million subscriber special. But we will definitely have to draw up, because we have a basic idea of what the layout's going to be, right? We're going to have the Hoth base. We're going to have the attack, the big field in front of it where the AT-ATs attack. And we want to do the Wampa Cave. And we also want to have where Luke gets, pushed inside of the Tauntaun, or he cuts him open and puts him in there for warmth. So there's definitely scenes that we want. And we're going to do like we did with Tatooine, where it doesn't have to be like perfectly to scale. We could have like the Tauntaun over in the corner with Luke right behind where the walkers are attacking.
And Andrew says at least there's Hoth sets coming out next year with the snowtroopers. So yeah, that's definitely a help. We don't have to buy everything on eBay. That's going to be so nice. you would just be screwed for Rebel Hoth Troopers. Yeah, there's not many Rebel Hoth Troopers available, but there's definitely enough of them to where they're only like $5 a piece, where the Sand Troopers were like anywhere from $9 to $14 a piece, which hurt every time because we needed so many of them. Yeah, Carter says the shield generator's definitely going to have those.
So Bricks Boy said you're still on camera B. You haven't went to camera A yet.
Oh, that's my bad. Thanks for telling me. He's just been looking at Tatooine. Now I know it's a sight to behold. It's a sight to behold. But
so Archie clarified the fire spray. That's the model name, but Django stole it and modified it to the Slade 1. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, so Bricks Boy, your mom showed the Mos Eisley Monster video and loved it. She gave us a like. Well, cool. Thank your mom for us, Bricks.
The Mos Eisley Monster video. Spooky, spooky, spooky.
Yes, it was very spooky.
I know at the shield generators, Carter, we had some ideas for it. We had some ideas. We were going to either where we were going to put it, because that's the kind of the thing. It's like the layout. We definitely had different ideas, me and Leaky, about what we wanted, and I don't think we've really even decided yet what we want to do. But
yeah.
Basically, it's just going to be what we have. What we have for sure is a base at one end, and then a assault of the
the walkers.
The walkers, the AT-ATs coming from the other end. And we haven't really decided yet if we're actually going to have ground troopers. Because there was none there, but I know in some video games there is. So we still have a lot to decide.
Yep, lots to decide.
Plus there's an AT-ST coming out for Hoth. Yes, there is, and we are definitely going to have at least one of those, Andrew. Hopefully two. We'll see what we can do.
And I know you mentioned the battle pack with the snowtroopers, and I just saw that Archie was also hoping that we get Rebel Troopers. But the one good thing about Rebel Troopers, especially the Hoth Troopers, which we have found just by our local bricks and minifigs, is they're cheap. We can get them really inexpensively. So that is one reason. And also, I think, honestly, that kind of sealed the deal on our next mock being Hoth when we found out there's actually going to be some Hoth sets next year.
Yes. Where, I know we'd love to do a clone battle, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They would have to release some clone sets because I would want like 150 basic clone troopers, and those are expensive for that. We definitely would need a clone battle pack like we got with the Bible First to do something like that. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from, really.
I am curious about the UCS AT-AT. I'm curious, so lately, and again, this is kind of just opinion, or like with the Republic gunship, it only came with 2 minifigures. So in the UCS AT-AT and the UCS Millennium Falcon, even if our mock is going to be 15 feet by 7 feet, that would basically, we could have one UCS AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon and like nothing else. So
yeah,
the UCS ships are just not good for mocks unless you had like a football field to work with.
In the Disney level budget.
Yes.
Because those sets, that really take a chunk out of your wallet. That's
yeah. I've never, other than the Cantina, and that wasn't even UCS, was it? It was Master Builder Series. That's the only MBS or UCS set I've ever gotten.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of those. The ATST is at least 18+ set, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be an 18+ set. Usually the bigger ones are, and for good reason. Those things are not easy to build. I mean, they're pretty challenging.
Carter did bring up one good point about Clone War mocks. Is you're right. You have a lot of planets to choose from. That's why I love Clone Wars so much. Although recently Assistant has gotten me into, I'm rewatching Rebels. I just rewatched Clone Wars, and Assistant got me into Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I kind of binged it a little bit last night. I saw like 4 episodes of it.
It's a very good show.
Yep. And Rebels, I'm rediscovering all over again, and I still really like it.
I remember I watched Rebels. I remember watching at least 3 seasons of Rebels, and I remember all this stuff happening. I don't mean to spoil it, but Kaden dying, and then I when we went to go do the Tatooine mock, there's a whole bunch of things in Rebels that I totally missed. So I don't know if I actually watched it or not. Maybe I was just...
Oh, like the Obi-Wan Darth Maul battle.
Like Obi-Wan killing Darth Maul. How many seasons of Rebels are there?
There's only 4.
See, I must have seen all of it. I just remember missing a whole bunch of it. I don't understand. Like, I did see the 7th season of Clone Wars, so I mean that's fair.
I just put the blocks, the 2x2s and the 1x2.
I'm rewatching the whole 4th season of Mando. That's just a good show. Just do it.
Yes, Mandalorian is...
Now, Brick Boy, I have a question for you personally. I know you live in India. Do they have dubbed, like, Mandalorian series, or is it just in English? Because I know Disney Plus does some dubbing for some languages. Like, I have a Spanish friend who says they have a dubbed-over version of some of his shows that he likes watching in Spanish. But they pretty much just do that for animated shows. Do they have a dubbed version of Mandalorian for different countries? That is the question.
Yeah, and I was in India several times, and I know a lot of people speak English, but I think the language there is Hindi, if I remember correctly.
You guys have to add... we'll see. We'll see if we'll add that. I'm not sure... That would
Actually,
be cool.
I found an area that still could use something between the Junlin Waste and the Great Dragon Mountain. It seems pretty blank. And that wouldn't be too hard to do. We could just have we wouldn't have to show the ship that, Padme's ship that they flew in on. We could just have Qui-Gon and Maul, like, in a little mini battle. It's getting the Padme's ship in there that becomes the problem.
The Mandalorian is only in English. That's disappointing.
And Bricks Boy, do you find the primary language there is English?
No, I don't wonder. That is the question. But we do speak, I'm not sure I pronounced that. I apologize.
There's a lot of these. So all these white bricks, assistant, I think when you were little, you got a lot of the police sets. I think these came from the police sets.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of these, like, garage door type bricks.
What I did when I was a kid, and I was like 8 or 9, and I would never recommend doing this ever, and I am greatly in debt to Lego because I did this. This is not an invitation to actually do this. I think you can only do this back in like 2009 because the system was totally broken. But they used to have this thing on Lego.com called Missing Bricks, and you could go there and you could select pieces that were missing in your set. A very good system for Lego to have, and they'd be free. That was great because Lego was like, hey, if you're missing a piece, you can come here and plug it in, and you won't have to miss it. But the problem was I was a child, and the second I found that out, was I abused it, and I apologize, Lego. I am forever in your debt. So what I would do was I would go to their website, and I would just plug in just a bunch of the pieces that I wanted, and then I'd have them send them to me. And I'm greatly in your debt, Lego, forever because of that.
And between that and your hiding sets to get them on clearance is just, your assistant is, we have to reset your moral compass, I think.
Yeah. Well, that is just, that's just, you can't hate the play, you gotta hate the game.
Yep, that's right. That's a good point.
Eventually did fix that because after a while, they're like, you're really missing a lot of pieces.
Oh, so Bricks Boy says they speak Tamil in India. I called it Hindi, but you're right. I think it's Tamil, and that might be in southern India. You must live in southern India, Bricks.
Oh,
Thanks for stopping by, Andrew.
I appreciate you coming by.
Yep. Sorry, we're just sorting Hoth today. We're trying to get a little more exciting.
Yeah.
But remember, next Sunday, make sure you stop by because that's when we're giving away the 501st Battle Pack to one lucky person that submitted the minifigure that's going to enter our cantina. And I have to ask you, assistant, how far along are you in deciding or going through all of the entries and seeing who and if we can find the minifigure to put in the cantina?
Well, I think my biggest problem is like a lot of them, we already find some of them, but a lot of the ones that I like are like custom, and I don't know where I can even get those figures. So we'll see. I really like the one, and I couldn't figure out how he did it. So If this person were to win, I'm definitely going to have to DM him and ask him how the figure's even put together. So that's the question of the hour, really.
All right, we got somebody new in the chat room. It's Jokey. Jokey, and it's...
He was in here earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah, and he said he just posted an update on his tattooing mock, so we'll have to check that out, Jokey. I did not see it, personally. I don't know if anyone else in the chat room did, but I will check it out. I love looking at other tattooing mocks.
Yes, we do like it. It's really cool to see what you guys are up to in tattooing land.
And actually, this Tuesday, I am thinking about doing because Carter has sent me several emails, and other folks have sent me emails, and I actually just got a gift from a fan who gave me a Boba Fett little bead thing. So this Tuesday, we haven't done a vlog in a long time, so I think I'm going to do a vlog on Tuesday, kind of an Ask Leaky thing. I might even live stream it.
Outside of our scheduled programming.
Outside of our scheduled programming, that's right. So on Tuesday, I think I'm going to do an Ask Leaky episode, and I'm going to bring up. We've gotten a lot of mail that I've been lax on responding to, so we'll bring those up, and I got to show the gift that one viewer had given me, which was really cool, and I appreciate it. And his name is Noah, so thank you, Noah, for giving that to me, and I think I'm going to show it on Tuesday.
And if we want to do a quick little unboxing thing here, I actually have a sealed The Simpsons series minifigure right here. So, you know what? Just for you guys, I'm going to open it up on stream real quick here. Let me grab
Are you saying Hoth is... I think what Assistant's saying is sorting Hoth bricks is so boring, we have to do something just to liven it up a little bit. Yeah, in fact, Bricks, that's... I am going to do a Q&A. I think on Tuesday... You know what? I'm making it right now. I'm declaring it. This upcoming Tuesday, I'm going to do a Q&A. Probably do it around. Oh boy, I want to make sure that you guys can. I know you're in India, Bricks Boy, so that would be. I'll have to figure out when, but probably be like 6 at night. Because I work on Tuesdays.
So if we take a look at my minifigure here, we slice into it. I do know what this is, and we do need a couple of Simpsons, but this is quite old, so you're getting a rare view here. We take a look. We got Scratchy.
Scratchy!
So there he is, the main man himself.
And for those of you who don't remember, at one point, we had Scratchy in the cantina. He's actually the missing guy.
But the thing is, and the thing that I hate about minifigures, is that we didn't have his axe. So now we actually have 2 Scratchies, because I could not find the standalone axe on eBay, and this was only like $5.
The Scratchy axe.
So yeah, that's what we got.
Yep.
That review is coming soon as I can get all of them.
Hey, Jokey, you had your birthday 21 days ago. My birthday was also towards the end of September, so happy birthday to Jokey. Yeah, Bricks Boy was saying, I hope it's Bart. I don't know if we have Bart yet. Do we have Bart? I think we have Bart.
We do have Bart.
Yep. So we are going to be doing a review on the Simpsons figures once we get them all.
We just need 2 more, and that would be the Ed Simpson or the Grandpa Simpson and then Mr. Burns. So.
Mr. Burns. So Assistant, we have had our Marvel minifigures for quite some time now. We did our pack opening, and I think we have them all now. But we have not seen a Marvel minifigure CMF review yet. When are we going to see that?
Yes, I know. It's coming this Friday.
Okay,
This Friday
we go.
will be the review of the Marvel series, so you guys will finally... I know you've been waiting anxiously for all this time, since the unboxing. You'll finally get your idea on what I think about those figures. So it's coming this Friday. Just be patient. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Is it does come out. It will come out. Don't worry.
So, Jokey, I saw you say Europe and India and USA. Does that mean you're in Europe, Jokey? I might have missed that earlier.
We will also get one of these days. We'll also do Series 12. I know we also did that unboxing. So.
Oh, I thought that was a review video.
No, that was the unpacking.
Ah, okay.
So we are actually quite behind on the minifigure reviews. We also didn't do a couple from the past.
And I think the next. Yes. Yeah. So we got lots of Friday videos to do.
Yeah, but next Friday will for sure be the Marvel review because I know some people have been asking for that. I know also people have been asking for Series 6 review. I don't know if we've done that yet.
I don't think we have.
So
there was no Series 6.
We will eventually get to that. And Series 7. Just wait. We're working on it. As fast as we can.
Almost there.
So, yeah, the next Friday will for sure be the Marvel review of the Legos. So, it should be pretty cool. I always like doing those videos because I get to just show you what I enjoy, the minifigures. All that really matters.
All that really matters, yes. So yes, Bricks, that is right. You're getting an unboxing, a Q&A, a Tatooine mock, and a Marvel CMF. That's like a lot of value right there. That's 4 videos.
That's for sure.
Yep.
A lot of value.
And I got to be honest, we do more videos in the fall because in the summer we travel. We're up in LoBricks land up north. And once winter's here, we can do lots of videos because here in the United States, you don't have to deal with this, Bricks boy. You might have to deal with this, Jokey. We get a lot of snow here, so we're kind of stuck indoors.
And I have time off school, so I'll actually have time to do my reviews and stuff.
Yes.
Because I'm currently in school right now and procrastinating homework to do LoBricks videos. So that's fine.
That's not good. Homework should come first, though. So I see these little monitor scan pieces here. But when I looked at the other mocks, I think they're up on the wall. But I'm thinking we can use these for the Rebel base to see the approaching either the probe droids or that the walkers are coming.
Different accoutrements and such.
Accoutrements, yeah. I wonder if there's a good probe droid build out there, because we're going to have to come up with a probe droid.
Will is here, and he says, I bought $50 of loose bulk yesterday. Those are always fun. I found a Wampa and a missing right arm. Oh,
yeah, we're going to get some. So, Will, we are looking to find somewhere to buy bulk white Legos. So, if you know, where did you get your bulk set from?
I'm going to have to make a guessing and say ebay.com/.
Yes. But honestly, when we buy them in bulk, and just like these, we're going to have to clean them up. We're going to need a chemical process to make them white. We don't want a yellowish Hoth.
I just bought the Resistance Y-Wing yesterday and loved it. I don't think we have that one.
Yeah, we do have the Resistance Y-Wing.
The Resistance Y-Wing. Which one's that?
We do have that one. I'll go grab it real quick.
So I'm not sure what the Resistance Y-Wing is, but it sounds pretty cool. There's a Hoth Echo base set. We're aware of that. We're debating if we should get it because I'm pretty sure it is not considered to be the best Lego set. Especially, I think it's considered to be the worst UCS set of all time, the Assault on Hoth. I'm not sure why, but people don't like it, so that's that.
It actually made it a lot cheaper too. I think this would be the
pieces, yeah.
This would be the Y-Wing right here, and we like this. I like it because we got this little turquoise droid, the astromech, and he's in front of the sandcrawler right now.
Yeah, it's one of the episode 12 Legos.
And you get one of these kooky First Order snowtroopers, which will not be on our Hoth mock.
No, it won't be. Only original trilogy. The bad people who stopped using Craigslist, it's safe again. I understand well. So you won't get stabbed when you go to Craigslist? Because I know... So you bought off Craigslist. I never thought of that. Lego's on Craigslist. That's probably some mad good deals over there, especially if you buy just bulk Lego.
That's actually a really good idea. So that's where you found it, Will. That's cool. I have not checked that out.
So Jokey says that he lives in Europe, and we are in the United States in Detroit. So.
Yep, and he sees snow every year.
Yes,
and Bricks boy being in southern India.
Snow every year.
You probably have you ever seen snow, Bricks boy? That's a question because I'm guessing you do not get much snow in southern India. I've been to southern India. It is hot.
I don't think I've been to southern India.
Ooh, I found a very important Hoth piece here. Some snow goggles. I'm gonna keep those.
Of course.
For our rebel troopers.
We can never get enough snow goggles. Hoth is Empire. Very cool. And another riddle.
Oh no, not more riddles.
Coming back with his riddle.
Riddle me this.
So the Y-Wing, it's white and red. Yeah, I didn't even know we had that. I love that set.
That's one of our very first ones we got when we started LoBricking.
Yeah, I remember that was the first, I remember calling it a big set back then, because we were like, oh, we should get this one. And because we only had gotten, 2 Lego sets at that point. So, That's what we have.
That's right. That's right.
It's cool enough.
Yep, Bricks has never seen the snow. You're not missing nothing, Bricks. Except at Christmas. At Christmas, it's nice.
I don't think it matters much for Christmas over there.
Yeah, that's true. It's still 110 degrees in the shade.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know, holiday-wise, it doesn't make much sense in India. But, you know, next time is the Vista quarantine. I would like to meet you. That's no problem, Jokey. One of these days we'll have a meetup. That will be pretty cool.
Yes. We wanted to meet up at Brick World. I don't know if you guys know what Brick World is. I've been saying this for 2 years now. I guess we've only been on for 1 year. But Brick World is in Chicago, here in the United States, and we wanted to bring our Tatooine mock there. So I would like to go and meet LoBricks fans at Brick World.
I'm pretty sure we said our first ever live stream. Actually, not our first ever. One of the first ones was like, we want to get to Brick World so we can get to 1,000 subscribers, and we didn't even need it.
No, we didn't even need Brick World. Yep. But it would be cool to meet our fans, so we might still have to go to Brick World. Maybe we can bring a portion of Tatooine or something.
The riddle with Brick Boy was, you can't see me, but I'm always behind you. And Will said the pass. I think that's a pretty good one.
That is a pretty good answer.
That's got to be it.
Yep. Will is correct.
These riddles are getting to me, Brick Boy.
I know. I can't.
Always behind me, the pass.
And the chat room is quick, man. Each time it was like bam, bam. Somebody had an answer for it. Although you guys have the benefit of Google's, so you can just Google the riddles and boom, you have the answer.
Yeah, we YouTuber grew up in the days where Google wasn't a thing.
Yeah, and so somebody would ask a riddle back in my day, and then 3 days would go by and no one would still get it. I think people are smarter now too.
To this day, there's some riddles they just don't
Yeah,
know.
they don't. Until Google came out, none of them were solved. So I know I am not going to be able to sort through this entire box, and I probably should sort through it before I buy more bulk boxes. But, Will, I wanted to thank you. I am going to go to Craigslist, because I was on eBay this morning looking for white bulk bricks, and a lot of them look really grody, meaning they were really dirty. So that's what I started the live stream with today. I was like, I have 2 questions that you guys can answer throughout the live stream. Where do I get bulk bricks? And will you help me with the Craigslist? I am going to check that out. But the other one is, how the heck do you clean old grody white bricks? Because we don't want a yellow looking Hoth. We want a nice shiny white Hoth.
Jokey is getting out of here. We'll see you later, Jokey.
See you, Jokey. We will come and check out your mock. We'll give a few comments.
That's for sure. Riddle 3. I have a cap. I can see. I come. Very tricky one. Huh. I'm not a realist. I'm a Legoist.
Yeah.
I build Legos. I don't know the difference. I'm sorry, Joe. Brick Boy, I'm not this smart.
Bye, Jokey.
But
All
anyway,
right.
we are... I know we've still have a lot to sort, but we've also done a lot of sorting.
That's true. I have. Look, so I guess I should show my progress. This one's almost filled. You know, now that I've sorted through just a little box, I'm starting to think pick-a-brick when we go to the Lego brick store might not be the best deals. So I'm always like, oh, man, we got thousands of bricks. But in reality, you know, although this one, I got to fill this one up here. Although the regular old 2x4 and 2x2 bricks, those you can get a lot in these Lego bins.
That's for sure. You can definitely get a lot in there if you just
There, I don't know if this is the same in the other colors, but there is a ton of just crazy special parts in white. And I know a lot of these came from City Sets, so that's probably why, but we don't have a lot of just normal plain old white bricks. It's a lot of specialty stuff with weird little attachments and gizmos on them.
And Will said something about you use peroxide and UV light to get them clean.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know I saw a Jane Bricks video on that, Will, about peroxide and UV lights.
Yeah, peroxide is like bleach.
Because to get the yellowing out of them. So
yeah, and I know peroxide is bleach. I wonder if we just So I wonder if you put a bucket of Legos in peroxide, if it would literally melt the Legos, though. Maybe you have to be. I'll have to be careful when we use peroxide, because that's just ammonia. And ammonia is cheap here. You can get like a gallon of ammonia for like $1.
Yeah, which is funny because that stuff can be, very dangerous.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be breathing that stuff in.
I know there's a process. Like there's definitely a whole process that's pretty widely accepted in the Lego community to get rid of yellowing. So we're definitely going to have to do our research on it.
Yeah, because I can't imagine taking wet wipes to like 1,000 Legos. That would take a while.
And that's interesting. I watched a video on it a long time ago, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to take a look for sure. Because I know there's definitely some ways, but we also have a lot of dirt on our Legos. So
yeah, I think they need to be cleaned.
Then use the peroxide. So we're definitely gonna have a longer process than most people because the Legos we have are quite dirty.
It's funny, the tan Lego bricks, at least now when I look at the mock, and I know somebody said, hey, how do you get rid of dust? Our Tatooine mock looks fairly clean. There's not a lot of dirt.
Well, some of it, like over here. Yeah, I'll switch to camera B here, and I won't forget to turn it back this time. If you over here towards this right here, you can't really see it, but where the sand crawler is, right around there, there's a lot of dust. It's like in the middle part, right over here, there's not a lot. I know this camera isn't that high focus, so you can't really see, but there's not a lot. So that's pretty interesting that we haven't really accumulated a lot of those. But not a lot of people come down here. You literally come down here to film the videos. So I guess that would make a lot of sense.
Will has a whole recipe for dusting Legos. Dusting goop. We'll have to check out your Instagram. We'll follow. I don't know if we don't follow too many people on Instagram, but Will Harper could be. He's given us 3 good suggestions, and I'm not discounting the wet wipe suggestion either, Bricks Boy. That was a good one too.
We'll definitely have to check out your Instagram because that's interesting. I know I've seen dusting goop in before for like cars and stuff. But we'll give it a look.
Warm water, Elmer's glue, borax, and a little food coloring. Oof, that sounds like very goopy.
That's all it takes, just those 3 things, and then next thing you know, you have no dust on your Legos.
Yep. So I know we have about 5 minutes left here until we're going to call it a day, and I'll keep on sorting, guys. Don't worry. We will be ready for Hoth, one way or the other. We got to come up with those base plates. We're saving our pennies and dimes, and we're almost monetized. And I have no idea how much money monetization gets you. I heard it could be like $5 a week or something, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But we will put all the monetization towards our mocks. That's for sure.
Yes, everything is for the Legos.
All for Legos.
All for Legos, and that should be how you guys should live your life. Just live for Legos. Never give up. Just always Lego.
So here's one interesting piece. When Assistant was little, his grandma used to think that he wouldn't notice if she bought him fake Legos. And here, and it's probably hard to see, but here's kind of a fake Lego, which you actually can see through compared to a real Lego. And this just shows you how bad rip-off Legos are.
I remember I was about I'm going to say 6 or 7, and I got a knockoff Lego set. And I was just like, oh, great. And when I went to go put it together, I got about halfway. I'm not even going to say halfway. I opened it up, poured them all out. I put 4 pieces together and then threw it in the back of my closet and never touched it again. And then one of these days, I must have been cleaning up all of the Legos, and I put them in there. And to this day, we still find those stupid knockoff Legos from that one Lego set that I got. It was like a police station or something. The one knockoff Lego set, and I hate it. I hate those knockoff pieces. I've been trying to get rid of them forever.
That's why we're struggling so much with the base plates, because we do not like knockoff Legos. They're definitely not the same quality. They don't fit together the same, and they kind of rip Lego off. But when it comes to base plates, we don't have a lot of choice unless we're going to spend $2,000 on our mock base.
19 subs from Brick Boy's channel. Very good. Good job. Keep going.
Keep going. We started there too.
Will Harper.
Will, you got another sub in Will.
Yeah.
I think we're subscribed to Bricks Boy.
And here's a final riddle, Brick Boy.
Another riddle.
Prince went to sleep in a bed. They will never got up. Who are they? Oh, it's definitely a deck of cards. Is it a deck of cards?
But why would a deck of cards sleep in a bed?
I don't know.
They go into a box.
I'm just shooting it out. Is the deck of cards the bed?
I don't think there's a prince in a deck of cards either.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I can't see your channel, Will, but I'll sub to yours. Thank you, boy.
I think he has got the Instagrams. I'm definitely checking out Will's Instagram. He's got all sorts of Lego cleaning and gooping. And
yeah, there's a lot of tips over there.
And I'm going to go to Craigslist because we are going to need a ton of white bricks. Way more than we have here, that's for sure.
So, what's the answer to the riddle, Brick Boy? What's the answer? You said the deck of cards was not the answer. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, Carter, I think this actually is a Lepin. That sounds very, very familiar. This is one of those crapper Aleppo bricks. This is going to be thrown away, burned, and never to be seen again.
There's actually a very old Friday episode where I get some knockoff Legos and I set it on fire.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Friday was supposed to be. We're going to have to do something like that.
Some Friday fun. He did. He set fake Legos on fire. I remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that. Go back and look at the old videos on our channel. You'll find that one.
We'll do something like that again in the future where we buy some knockoff Legos and we go into detail about them.
Oh, so Bricks Boy said it was a bed. We don't actually have print size here in the United States. We have king, queen, and then they call it twin.
Twin. Oh, a bed.
Yep. So that riddle is a little contextual, culturally contextual.
Oh, we do have a king and queen, and then we call it a twin, and then
a double.
We have a double, and then we have something called a California twin in America.
Yep. We don't have any prince beds.
And a California queen and a California king, which all that California means is it's just massive. Like a king bed is big, and then you get a California king, and it's like double the size.
It's huge because people in California are low. They have a lot of money and they need to live like kings and queens.
Yeah, and that's what the original purpose was, but because of America's dieting issues, that's just how big people are nowadays.
Yep, I think you're right.
Weapons also burns bad. They smoke is all black. Yeah, if you remember, Carter, the plastic was literally just black. It was not great, and I'm sure it's bad for the environment, but that's whatever.
It's funny, Carter. That sounds like you've definitely burned some Lepin Legos up.
Good for you, Carter.
Yes, they all need to be burned. Although I don't want to ruin our atmosphere, but they need to be disposed of.
I don't know if I know we're getting to the end of the stream here. I don't know if I should give a sneak peek at some of the Lego sets we're going to be reviewing in the future here. I don't know if that checks out with you, Leaky.
Yeah, you can do that.
So in the upcoming future, we definitely have the Marvel, which is non-Star Wars, but for sure we are going to be doing a Batman set. I know you guys are requesting it.
Yes, Batman.
It is going to be this one. So stay tuned and check it out.
And that's a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah,
that's the classic Batmobile.
You only see stuff like this in the live streams and on Instagram, so you better go check us out there and there. So it's going to be cool.
Yep. And you know what's funny? The reason I got a Batman set, or the reason we're going to do a Batman set, I know we're Star Wars Lego, but if you remember, our channel is meant to be all things Lego. And our mocks will always be Star Wars. I can't imagine not doing a Star Wars mock, although a Harry Potter one would be kind of neat. But the reason I got Batman is early on, and I think our audience is a little younger, right? So early on, everybody would say about the Tatooine mock, they would literally say, "Why no Batman?" And I'm like, well, it's Star Wars, and Batman isn't Star Wars. And then they were like, yeah, but put Batman in there.
So yeah, we're gonna get some Batman.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, I think there was an entry. I shouldn't be giving away anything about the contest coming up, but somebody put Batman as an entry.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. And I know we're coming up on time here. Oh yeah, we're at time. So let me put the Legos I've sorted, and then I'm going to show once again, talk about next Sunday's live stream because it's a big one. It's very important.
It's a doozy.
It's a doozy. Ooh, you know what? The single block pieces, I've got almost an entire bin Oh, that doesn't go in there. I'm sure I got a few mixed in, but we got one bin of 1x. 1x. So we're getting there for white pieces. So anyways, next Sunday, which is October 24th, we are giving this away. And I know people that haven't entered, they don't really have a chance to enter. But we are going to be showing you who is winning this next Sunday and putting a new minifigure on the Tatooine MOC. So make sure you come by for that. Also, this Wednesday we have... So what do we got this Wednesday, Assistant? More Tatooine goodness? More Jabba's Palace goodness?
Yeah, definitely some stuff coming. So check it out.
Cool. And then, again, we have our unboxing video tomorrow. And Tuesday, I'm doing the Q&A.
And then we've got the Marvel review this Friday.
Yes. So I guess we'll go back to the chat room one last time. Say thanks to everybody. You'll have to do that, Assistant. Go back and
Carter, thanks for stopping by. Brick Boy and Will, thanks for coming. Definitely Brick Boy. You're definitely always a blast to have. Jokey, thanks for stopping by. I know Andrew is also here.
And Archie Edwards.
And Archie, yeah. Archie, of course, the classic. And then that is, as far as chat room, we also had Funny Skeleton and a few others in the beginning. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Sparta and Hugo as well. So, thanks for stopping by, guys. We appreciate it. But,
we'll see you guys soon. Leaky's out. Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, wait. Will Harper has one last question. Do you guys join other streams?
We do.
So, we do join other streams. We're looking... we actually had one guy who was in our last stream, Xanderland, and he invited us to join one of the streams. And we said, hey, yeah, we'd love to do a stream. And then he never really followed through. So we would be up for doing some other streams. I'm sure Assistant would love to do that.
Yes, I would. But anyway, we'll see you guys.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. We always like the like button.
See you guys on the next one.
See you soon.